One from the 2016 Canadian Junior Ball Hockey Championships from the West End Soccer Centre here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. My name is Dave Rozak and I'll be your play-by-play announcer along with my cameraman Dave Foley. We'll be bringing you this ICU Video Productions webcast. Thanks for tuning in from across Canada and around the world. Today's game will be an under-17 match between the visitors, the Newfoundland Service Master Selects, and the home team, Edmonton Xtreme. The Xtreme in the white jerseys and in the all blue and red jerseys will be the Newfoundland Service Master Selects. And the ball is in Edmonton territory. It's lifted down the ice and make that down the rink. And there'll be a face-off in the Newfoundland zone. All right, face off to the right of the Newfoundland goaltender. Taking it for Newfoundland is Maverick Skeens. Back to the point. There's the shot, just wide of the net. Into the corner now along the boards. Newfoundland trying to lift it out. It's intercepted at the slot. Ball bouncing around in front of the net, and it'll go into the corner. After it there for Edmonton is number 19, or make that 17, Kyle Lamont. And with it for Edmonton, Jared White in behind the net, banks it off the boards, and Newfoundland will start out. They get it across the red line and now intercepted and brought back in. Jared White with it. White puts it into the corner, and there's a wholesale change for both teams as the ball rolls down into Edmonton territory. And it'll be called on the icing. Face-off coming down into Newfoundland territory. Starting goaltender for Newfoundland is number, well, we don't have a number 25, but that's the number he's wearing, so we'll get that fixed for you in just a second. Whistles blown. We'll have another face-off in Newfoundland territory. From the draw, the ball comes back to the blue line, and a shot off the stick of Kyle Dronick. It goes wide. Now it bounces down into Edmonton territory. Picked up there and taken in by John Devereaux. Devereaux in behind the net for Newfoundland. Centers it. No one there to take it, and back will come Jean Bellerose. In behind the Newfoundland net now. Edmonton threatening. Back along the boards, picked up there by Briar White. Still controls it, takes a shot, goes off an Edmonton player, back to the blue line and then out into Edmonton territory. Along the boards, puck is taken in by Belrose. He loses it, and it's fired around the boards on this side. Now out in front, loose ball, and a shot and a save. The rebound comes all the way out to the boards to center ice. John Devereaux. Devereaux loses it, and in after it is Massimo Neri for Edmonton. He gets it over to Nathan Carl. With the shot, they score! Off a bad angle, Massimo Neri with the first Edmonton goal, and they lead by a score of 1-0 over the Newfoundland Master Selects. So with 15 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this first half, Edmonton with a 1-0 lead over the Newfoundland Service Master Selects. Ball goes into Newfoundland territory. It's banged around the boards by Michael Dawson. Now comes out in front, picked up there by Ryan Fahey, and Fahey will shoot it down into Edmonton territory. It'll be called on the icing, and a face-off coming back into Newfoundland territory. Face off to the left of the Newfoundland goal. Back out to the red line, kept in, and fired over the boards into the netting, and that will cause a face-off. Again in Newfoundland territory. Edmonton Xtreme controlling play here in the first half. Winners of their division in the Edmonton Ball Hockey Association League. Off the draw, taken there by Jared White, fired into the Newfoundland end and then lifted all the way down into the Edmonton zone at the blue line, taken by Tyson Ryan. He puts it into the corner and it'll go off the netting, and a face-off in Edmonton territory now. All right, face off to the left of the Edmonton goal. Off the draw into the corner now along the boards. Taken there by Edmonton, fired along the boards on this side now out to center ice. A headman pass goes astray, intended for Sean Belrose. And it'll come all the way back into the Edmonton zone once again. All right, from the draw at the blue line, there's a shot right on and a stop. First action of this half for the Edmonton goaltender. Face off to the right of the Edmonton goal, off the draw. The puck bouncing around in the face-off circle, comes back to the blue line. Kept in and shot into the corner. Still with it, keeping it in, is Mason Oates. And it'll be called in another face-off with 14:17 to go in the first half. For the purposes of this event, we'll be going with two 18-minute stop time halves. And from the draw, ball bouncing around at the blue line, taken by Maverick Schemes. He loses it. And it's center ice, backhanded down into Newfoundland territory by Massimo Neri. Neri with the lone goal so far in this game. In the corner, there's a centering pass, a backhand shot by Belrose. And it comes back into the corner, taken there at the point by Evan Himila. His shot goes wide in behind the net now. Centering pass out in front, shot from the side, and a save as the ball bounces all the way back to the boards. Going into the corner after it is Trevor Sullivan. Sullivan, centering pass goes off a Newfoundland player. He gets it back in the corner. Battling with Thomas Hagen. Sullivan still with it for Edmonton, gets it out in front, taken there by Nathan Carl with a shot, goes wide, and the rebound all the way down into Edmonton territory. In behind the net now, the Xtreme trying to start out. There's the headman pass to number 91, Bjorn Robinson. Out in front, Robinson gets the shot away, a good save, and it'll bounce all the way back into the center ice zone. Into the corner now, chasing after it is Steve Bigham. Bigham with it for Edmonton. A high pass all the way down to the blue line, and it's called on the offside. And it'll come all the way back down into the Edmonton zone. Face off to the left of the Edmonton net. From the face-off, Puck bouncing around the boards. Edmonton controlling and lifted down into the Newfoundland end. Here's a race for it. 93, Cole Wyatt getting there first. Comes out in front. Can't get the shot away. And it's kept in ahead to 93 once again. Cole Wyatt. Wyatt taking it in behind the net, controlling it. Looking for someone to get it to, and he still has the ball. Finally loses it at the side. There's a shot save. Kept in at center ice and fired all the way back in by number 16, Kyle Dronik. Dronik alone at the center ice line. Between him and number 2, Chris Mills. Mills cutting in on the left side. Mills trying to center it and has the puck stolen by Bigham. All right, the ball bouncing around now in the corner. Centered it, nobody there to take it. And on the far side, it'll be picked up by Jared White. White shoots it back into the corner. Xtreme now trying to get organized in their own zone. There's a shot from the boards. And a good save. Ball comes out in front. Bounces into the corner. And finally, Edmonton will come out with it. Fired all the way down to the Newfoundland goal. And on the change, coming in on the left side, is Jack Keogh. Keogh gets a shot away, goes through a maze of legs and then into the corner and shot back to the center ice zone. Edmonton Xtreme almost caught on the change there as Keogh came racing in on the left side. Got the good shot away, but the Xtreme were able to get a couple of players out in front of the net just in time to block that shot. And it's taken back to the center ice line and shot back in by Trevor Sullivan for the Xtreme. Down into the corner now in the Edmonton zone. No icing as the ball bounces out in front. It'll be picked up there by Evan Hanila. Hanila tries to get it ahead. Puck is stolen away and shot into the center ice zone. Into Edmonton territory. There was a 2-on-1. And here's a chance right out in front. Shot just over top of the crossbar. All alone in front of the net. A great opportunity for the Newfoundland Selects, but Ryan Fahey unable to put it away. And Edmonton continues to lead by a score of 1-0 with 9:30 to go in the first half. At center ice now, taken by Templeton. Templeton tries a cross-field pass. Intercepted, and now going in after it is Eric Rowe for Newfoundland. Rowe into the corner along with Nathan Carl. Centered out in front. There's the backhand and a glove save and a face-off in Edmonton territory. All right, face off to the left of the Edmonton net. Out there to take the draw for Newfoundland is Cameron Haneen. Over on this side now, the Xtreme starting out. Dronik with it. Dronik, pass up ahead taken by Massimo Neri, and he loses it. At center ice now, ball bouncing around and shot down into the Edmonton zone. Dronik gets it ahead to Massimo Neri. Neri taken down on the boards. Ball still bouncing around in Newfoundland territory. Neri trying to go after it to add to his goal total. He has the only goal so far in this game. The Xtreme leading by a score of 1-0. Ball bouncing in the face-off circle. It's blown down, and I believe we're going to have a penalty, the first penalty of the match. And it will be going to number 14, Cameron Haneen. Haneen off for tripping for the next 2 minutes. Penalty coming at 8:24 of the first half. Face off to the right of the Newfoundland net. Whistle down. They say it was dropped unfairly. From the draw, Xtreme controlling on the power play. Over on this side, taken by Bigham. Bigham now on the far side. Kyle Dronick. Dronick winds up, takes a shot, bounces high into the boards. And Edmonton still controlling. Dronick in the corner. Centering pass, they shoot, they score! Jared White on the one-timer on the cross ice or cross field pass taken or made by Kyle Dronick. Jared White with the second goal of the game gives Edmonton a 2-0 lead over the Newfoundland Selects. All right, off the draw, Newfoundland controlling. Pass up ahead to Trevor Sullivan. Sullivan gets it in over the blue line, now taken into the corner, fired on net. And forced to make the save is number 31, Chris Kerr. Off the draw. Ball bouncing in the face-off circle, now taken into the boards taken into the corner rather, along the boards. Newfoundland controlling. Maverick Skeens with it. Skeens centering pass out to the blue line. Backhand shot. Ball bouncing around. There's a shot and a save by Kerr. On this side now, racing after it is Briar White. White tries the centering pass, gets it back. Again, tries to center it out in front. It's knocked away, and he gets it back again. There's the shot from the side of the net. Rebound goes into the corner, and it's shot all the way down into Edmonton territory. It'll be icing, and another face-off in Newfoundland territory with Edmonton Xtreme leading the Newfoundland Master Selects, the Service Masters Selects, by a score of 2-0. All right, face off to the right of the Newfoundland net. From the draw, the ball bouncing around in the face-off circle. Here's a shot. They score! On the screen from the top of the face-off circle, taken there by number 63, Sean Bellerose. And just like that, the Edmonton Xtreme break out to a 3-0 lead over the Newfoundland Service Master Selects. Now from the draw, the Selects trying to get something going in the Edmonton zone. They can't. The ball bounces to center ice. Off the boards, intercepted, taken there by Nathan Carroll. Nathan Carroll battling along the boards with Mike Dawson. And Newfoundland will start out. Here's a race for it at the blue line, taken by Chris Mills. Mills tries to break through a couple of defensemen, can't. And the centering pass on the backhand goes off an Edmonton player all the way back to the center ice area. Ball bouncing around in the Edmonton zone. It's picked up there and backhanded in. At center ice, the ball is shot down into Edmonton territory. And now rolling into the corner. Newfoundland just trying to clear the zone. Icing is waved off with 5:30 to go in this first half. Ball into the corner now, chasing in after it is Jared White. His centering pass intercepted, shot out over the blue line. And back will come Newfoundland. in Edmonton territory. There's the shot, the save, the rebound, and another save. Out in front, there's the shot. That great save by number 31, Chris Kerr. And now back will come the Xtreme, and there's a shot off the stick of number 91, Bjorn Robinson. And a good save in the Newfoundland net. Here's a shot from the side just at the top of the face-off circle. And another save by Kerr. As Newfoundland pressing, but Chris Kerr has really kept his Xtreme in this game here in the last couple of minutes or so. From the draw, the Xtreme starting out. Pass up ahead taken by Briar White, and it's called. And we have a timeout being called by Team Newfoundland. Make that by Edmonton. All right, we're ready to get play underway here in the first half. 4:36 to go. Edmonton Xtreme leading the Newfoundland Service Master Selects by a score of 3-0. From the draw, the puck will go into the corner on the far side, taken there by Colin Parsons. He gets it up ahead, now fired into the center ice zone. Bouncing around there and up ahead now to the Xtreme. The Xtreme lose it at the blue line. Shot into Newfoundland territory behind the net, taken there by Briar White. Centering it out to the blue line. White goes in after it again. Now it goes into the corner. Taken there by Jared White. Into the corner now, the Xtreme. Still controlling in the Newfoundland zone. There's a shot from the face-off circle. The rebound comes out in front, over top of the net. Banked off the netting here at the West Edmonton Recreation Complex. And a face-off with 3 minutes 34 seconds to go in the first half. From the draw along the boards, comes out to the blue line. Here's a chance, 2-on-1 for Newfoundland, but squashed at the last minute by Evan Himila. Came back to cut that one off. Banked off the boards down into Edmonton territory. Ball bouncing around. Finally taken at center ice and in over the blue line. Going in after it himself is number 63, Sean Bellerose. Bellerose with the third goal of the game for the Xtreme. Bellerose with it. Puts it in behind the net. Taken there by Neri. Neri with the first goal of the game. There's a loose puck in front. Shot and blocked at the defense. And back to the blue line. Knocked away on a nice move by the Newfoundland player, number 72, Justin Jones. Now along the boards in Edmonton territory. Newfoundland pressing with Devereaux. Devereaux in the corner. He backhands it around the boards behind the net. Taken on the far side by number 21, Kyle Tetford. Centering the pass and ready to take it was number 9, Maverick Skeens, but he couldn't get a stick to the bouncing ball, and we'll have a face-off with 2:07 to go in the first half. Off the draw, there's a pass fired in behind the net, over on the boards on this side. And centering it out in front, they score on a nice goal, a one-timer by John Devereaux off a feed from the corner by number 2, Chris Mills. And Newfoundland pressing here in the latter stages of this first half have come up with their first goal of the game. John Devereaux. Ball bouncing around at center ice. It'll be picked up there by Steve Bigham. He loses it. Now coming in on the right side is Devereaux. Devereaux with the backhand. Wide open net on this side, but they couldn't put it away, and Devereaux gets it back again at the side. Newfoundland losing it, and out will come the Xtreme. Here's a chance now, 2-on-1 for the Xtreme. There's a shot over top of the net taken by Briar White. And it'll come all the way out to center ice. Now a 2-on-1 for Newfoundland. Shot wide of the net. Cameron Hainan with that drive, and now it'll go into the corner, still in the Edmonton end of the rink. Or field, if you prefer. In behind the net now is Chris Mills. Mills getting the assist on the lone Newfoundland goal. His pass goes astray, and Xtreme will start out again. Carried in over the blue line, called on the offside. Off the draw. The Xtreme controlling, taken into the zone by Massimo Neri. Neri still has it. Tries to backhand it out in front, blocked there by number 18, Colin Parsons. Neri with it again, still has it. Takes it in along the boards. Neri back at the point, pass intercepted, and Newfoundland starting out again. It goes over the boards and out of play, and a face-off in the center zone, center ice area. .1 seconds to go here in the first half. 3-1 in favor of the Edmonton Xtreme over the Newfoundland Service Master Selects. Into the corner now, fired around the boards on this side. Newfoundland looking to start out with that headman pass. Intercepted and fired right back in at the goaltender. And another save. At center ice, here's a chance now for Ryan Fahey. He has the puck knocked away, and it's shot down into the Newfoundland end of the field, and that will be the end of the first half, with the Edmonton Xtreme leading the Newfoundland Service Master Selects by a score of 3-1. Stay with us, we'll have the second half in just a few moments. How many times did I say All right, we are back at the West Edmonton Soccer Center with the second half of this game between the Edmonton Xtreme and the Newfoundland Service Masters Selects. It's an under-17 game with the Xtreme leading by a score of 3-1 and pressing right off the top here in the second half. In behind the Newfoundland net now, centered out in front. There's a shot, goes off the stick of number 71, Jared White. Now into the corner, along the boards, taken there by Bjorn Robinson. Robinson tries to get it in front, can't, it's intercepted and shot down into the extreme end of the rink. At center ice now, Newfoundland. Here's a race for it down into the corner, taken there by the Xtreme. In behind the net now. Battling for it for Edmonton is Cole Wyatt. He loses it. Comes back to the blue line, taken there by Briar White. White centering it out in front. Ball is loose and finally cleared to the blue line. Kept in nicely by Cole Wyatt. Wyatt can't get the shot away, and it's put into the center ice zone. Going back for it now will be Kyle Dronick. Dronick for Edmonton. And off the boards and directly into the glove of the Newfoundland goaltender. Beside the Newfoundland net, there's the pass up ahead, glove down, and then stolen by Newfoundland. Coming in on the right side, there's the shot. Justin Jones getting a good one away. And a nice save by Chris Kerr. From the draw, the puck will go out of, or the ball will go out of play. Old habits are hard to break, folks. From the draw, the centering pass. Ball bouncing around and finally knocked ahead at the blue line. Offside is waved off. They clear the zone and down into the Edmonton end of the rink. Newfoundland continuing to press thanks to that late goal in the first half. They got some new life as Tyson Ryan goes in. Can't get the shot away. Along the boards now on this side. They battle for it and finally the Xtreme try and get it out. They can't, and we're going to have a high sticking call. And it looks like it will be number 19, Tyson Ryan, going to the bench for the next 2 minutes as the Xtreme go on their second power play of this game. Leading by a score of 3-1. From the draw, puck is shot down, the ball is shot down into the corner. In behind the Newfoundland net now. At the side, shot taken by number 87, Nathan Carl. Covered up, and another face-off in the Newfoundland end. With 14:58 to go in the second half. Off the draw, back to the blue line. The Xtreme controlling. Pass up ahead, knocked away, and into the corner. There's a shot from the point. Rebound off the boards. Into the corner now. At the point once again. At the face-off circle, all alone. There's a shot taken by number 63, Sean Bellerose. Bellerose being left all alone on this side of the floor. Now he'll go in after it along the boards. Up against Andy Mercer. And it's finally blown down. And we'll have a face-off coming all the way out over the blue line. A second penalty to Newfoundland. Going off will be number 18, Colin Parsons. So the Xtreme with a two-man advantage for the next 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Back over the blue line. Picked up there by Dronik. Dronik gets it back. Fakes the shot. Over on the far side. Winds up. Drives one just wide of the far post. Ball bounces off the boards. Dronik will take it once again. Dronik into the corner. Looking to center it was number 63, Sean Bellerose. He couldn't do it. Now Dronik will take over once again. Dronik, the quarterback on this power play, bounces it in front, and it'll come back out to center ice. Now it's over the red line, so they'll clear the zone and get it back. Dronik at the high slot, winds up, fires another one, and the deflection just goes wide of the far post. Now centered out in front. Here's a chance for Newfoundland to clear it, and it's backhanded over the center ice line, and Dronik will have to go back for it. Dronik starting out, 1:36 to go, or make that 45 seconds to go. In the two-man advantage, there's a shot from the top of the face-off circle. Rebound off the boards, comes back to Dronik. Dronik fakes the shot. Off the boards, there's a centering pass, and it is out over the center ice line. So Xtreme will clear the zone. And now everybody up except Dronik. And it's fired down into Edmonton territory. The Xtreme doing a good job of killing off this two-man disadvantage. Now it's down to a one-man disadvantage for the next 45 seconds. There's a shot right on and a save. Back at the point once again, taken by number 8, Briar White. White fakes the shot. Looking around, has 35 seconds to go. As that little pass going just wide of the net. White gets it back now over on the other side. Taken there by Trevor Sullivan. Back to White. White with the shot. Clearly seen by the Newfoundland goaltender. Makes the good save. Bouncing around in front of the Newfoundland net. Now 2 seconds to go. And the Service Master Selects have successfully killed off a 2-minute, two-man advantage. 11:06 to go in the second half. There's a shot over top of the Edmonton net. Rebound. Again, just over the crossbar. The rebound comes back out and kept in by number 88 for Newfoundland, Jack Keogh. Off the boards. Here's a chance now for Newfoundland. Fired back in. Looking for the deflection. It'll go to the boards on this side. And the Xtreme starting out. Rolls it down into the Newfoundland goaltender. And we'll have a face-off in Newfie territory. Am I allowed to say Newfie? I guess I am, sure. All right, from the draw now, the puck comes to the boards on this side. Backhanded in behind the Newfoundland net. And shot down into Edmonton territory. In the corner now, centering pass, cleared, out over center ice. Here's a chance for Newfoundland. Pass intercepted. And it's out of play, and we'll have a face-off. All right, we have a timeout being called, and again, the Xtreme calling it. All right, off the draw now. The ball is in Edmonton territory. Bounces out over the center ice line. Here's a race for it. Getting in there first is Jared White. White will take it into the corner with 9:39 to go. In this second half, the Xtreme leading by a score of 3-1 over the Selects. And Newfoundland starting out over the blue line, called on the offside. Face off just outside the blue line. Off the draw, the Selects control it. They bounce it down into Select, or rather make that the Xtreme territory. Edmonton trying to start out, stopped at the blue line. Shot by Thomas Hagen, rebound and a save by Chris Kerr. So a wholesale change by the Select. Face off to the left of Kerr. Early movement on that face-off, rather. So they'll do it all over again. From the draw, the Selects control at the blue line. Into the corner now. Chris Mills in behind the net. Centering pass and a shot just over top of the net from a bad angle. And the Xtreme trying to hold off these Selects. They found some newfound life here, as it were. Newfound life for Newfoundland. Ball bouncing in over the blue line. Here's a chance for the Xtreme. Out in front, shot wide of the net. Looked like it went off the stick of one of the Newfoundland defenders. And they will start right back out again. It rolls down into the corner, race for it. Dronick gets there first. He's up against Mills. And it rolls around to the boards on this side. Here's a chance for the Xtreme, and on the turnaround shot over top of the net. Nicely taken though by number 8, Briar White. Into the corner now in Edmonton territory. Centered out in front, there's a shot over top of the net. There's a shot from the top of the face-off circle. Nice save by Kerr. Rebound picked up and fired around the boards on this side. Now the Xtreme trying to start out. And the ball will go out of play, and we'll have a face-off just outside the Edmonton blue line. Out there taking the draw for Newfoundland is number 88, Jack Keogh. Keogh gets the draw. It goes all the way down into the Newfoundland end. Chasing in after it is number 12, Mike Dawson. Dawson battling along the boards. Jared White in there for the Xtreme. White banks it off the boards on this side. Gets it back. Still battling. Dawson and White. And finally, the Xtreme will come up with it. There's a centering pass, goes all the way back to the blue line. Fired around the boards by Dronick, in behind the net. Now here's a chance from the side. Ball still bouncing around wildly in the Newfoundland end. Off the rebound, glove down, and here comes Newfoundland. Here's a chance coming up the middle, is taken there by number 4, Ryan Fahey. Fahey still has it, centering the pass. There's a shot, the save by Kerr. Into the corner now for Newfoundland. Keogh all the way back to the red line. The shot. And off the rebound, it'll go into the corner in the Edmonton end of the rink. Or the floor if you prefer. Newfoundland still controlling. There's a centering pass, cleared nicely by Steve Bigham. Now it'll come back to the blue line. And the Xtreme starting out, led by number 71, Jared White. Coming in over the blue line, taken there by Evan Hemila. Hemila with a centering pass, knocked away. Still in Edmonton, or in Newfoundland territory. There's a shot from the high slot. Goes off the boards, and there's the save by Colin Hunter. Hunter will cover up, and we'll have a face-off. .5:06 to go here in this second half. There's a shot from the high slot. Taken there nicely by number 8, Briar White, and a great save by Colin Hunter. In the corner now, off the draw. Back to the point. There's a shot just wide of the near post, taken there from the point by Trevor Sullivan. Now another chance for Edmonton, and a shot that goes off a Newfoundland stick. And out of play with another face-off. in Newfoundland territory with 4:44 to go in this second half. The Selects need to get back on the scoreboard after that late first half goal. The Xtreme hanging on here, looking for their first win of the tournament. Back in the center ice area, Dronik winds up. His shot goes off a Newfoundland stick. Bounces out over the red line, so Newfoundland, or rather Xtreme, will have to clear the zone. They do, and now it'll go down into the Edmonton end of the rink. Sometimes referred to as the floor. As I say, folks, old habits are hard to break. No icing as play continues with exactly 4 minutes left in the second half. At center ice, ball bouncing around off the boards, backhanded into the corner by Sean Bellerose. Bellerose with the third goal of the game for the Xtreme about midway through that first half. There's a shot from the face-off circle, just wide. Down into Edmonton territory now. The pass up ahead taken by Jared White. White tries to get it ahead. It's intercepted, and now Edmonton will come back. Off the boards, here's a chance for Evan Hamila. There's the shot. He goes for the far post, and sticking the glove out there and just nailing it perfectly is Colin Hunter. Right off the draw, the Xtreme controlling in the face-off circle. Back to the point. Taken there by number 27, Evan Hamila. His shot goes into the corner now, in behind the net. Over on the far side, taken by Jared White. White tries to center it, can't, and it'll come out to the face-off circle. And a shot from a wide angle. A little one-timer there from Bjorn Robinson, and it easily stopped. Robinson again centering it. Now in behind the net, Jared White. Back to Robinson. Robinson tries to get it to the point. Stopped. And now White out in front. Chance for Cole Wyatt. Wyatt's shot goes off a Newfoundland leg, and the puck is shot down into Edmonton territory. .218 to go in this second half. The Xtreme leading by a score of 3-1. Over the blue line now, shot down into the Edmonton end. Ball rolls along the boards into the corner. Controlling it there is Maverick Skeens. Skeens tries to center it. Now the ball bounces around at the side of the net and finally into the corner once again. At the side, the Xtreme still with it. There's a pass up ahead, and in over the blue line is Dronik. Dronik in, shoots, save, rebound. And the Selects will clear it as they head out over the center ice line into Edmonton territory. On the far side, Mason Oates. Oates shoots it around the boards. Over on this side now, taken in by Maverick Skeens. Skeens with it. Ahead to Kyle Tetford. Newfoundland pressing now. There's a shot from outside the blue line, high and wide. And Skeens will get it back. Here's a chance for the Edmonton Xtreme now as they roll the ball in over the blue line. Less than a minute to go in the second half. Looks like the Edmonton Xtreme are going to come away with their first win of this tournament. Chance out in front. There's a shot And a save by Hunter. Nathan Carl with that blast for the Xtreme. Off the board, still in Newfoundland territory. Stopped and kept in there by number 6, Steve Bigham. Out in front, Bigham couldn't get the shot away. And Newfoundland starting out. Over the blue line. Into the corner. And that will be the end of the second half. And it is a 3-1 victory for the Edmonton Xtreme over the Newfoundland Service Master Selects. Great game by both teams. The Selects trying desperately to come back here in that second half, but just falling short on a couple of great saves by Chris Kerr early on in the half. Stay with us for the All-Star selection. Thanks for watching today's game, folks. The final score was 3-1 in favor of the Edmonton Xtreme over the Newfoundland Service Master Selects. And on behalf of my cameraman, Dave Foley, I'm Dave Rozak. Thank you for watching this ICU Video Productions webcast from the 2016 Canadian Junior Ball Hockey Championships from the West End Soccer Centre here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.